Hi friends, today for Read Aloud I have From Seed to Pumpkin. So we're going to learn about the life cycle of a pumpkin and the three snow bears. So we'll start off with From Seed to Pumpkin. When spring winds warm the earth, a farmer plants hundreds of pumpkin seeds. Every pumpkin seed can become a baby pumpkin plant. Underground, covered with dark, moist soil, the baby plants begin to grow. As the plants get bigger, the seeds crack open. Stems sprout up, roots dig down. Inside the roots are tubes. Water travels up these tubes. Away juice goes up a straw. In less than 2 weeks from planting time, green shoots poke up through the earth. These shoots grow into tiny seedlings. 2 leaves, called seed leaves, uncurl on each stem. They reach up towards the sun. Sunlight gives these leaves energy to make food. Like us, plants need food to grow. But green plants do not eat food like we do. The leaves make it. To make food, plants need light, water, and air. Leaves catch the sunlight. Roots soak up the rainwater, and little openings in the leaves let air in. Using energy from the sun, the leaves mix the air with the water from the soil to make sugar. This feeds the plant. Soon broad, prickly leaves with jaggedy edges unfold on the stems. The seed leaves dry up. Now the new leaves make food for the pumpkin plant. Each pumpkin stem has many sets of tubes. One tube in each set takes water from the soil up to the leaves so they can make sugar. The other tube in each set sends food back down so the pumpkin can grow. The days grow warmer. The farmer tends the pumpkin patch to keep weeds out. Weeds take water from the soil. Pumpkin plants need that water to grow. Pumpkin plants don't stand up tall. As the stems grow longer, they sprawl out all over the ground. Before long, twisty, tangly vines cover the pumpkin patch. Soon flower buds appear on the vines. After each bud opens, its orange petal grows bigger and bigger. They look like bright orange umbrellas. During the heat of the day, the flowers close. They open again during the cool nights and early mornings. The bright orange flowers attract swarms of bees. The bees buzz about, carrying yellow pollen from the male flowers to the female flowers. Now pumpkins can grow. Soon summer is over. The corn stalks next to the pumpkin patch turn brown. Leaves on the trees turn orange and yellow. Pumpkins change color too. As they ripen, they change from green to yellow and then orange. In just 4 months, small, flat white pumpkin seeds have grown into big, fat orange pumpkins. The pumpkins are ripe and round with lumps and bumps. They come in all sizes and shapes, and they're waiting in the autumn sun. Some pumpkins will be carved into jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween. Some will be baked into pumpkin pies for Thanksgiving. Colorful leaves turn brown, winter winds begin to blow, and soon the trees are bare. The farmer looks out over the pumpkin patch, where only a few dead vines remain. But when spring winds warm the earth once again, he will plant hundreds of pumpkin seeds, and once again they will grow from seed to pumpkin. The end. Next, we have the three snow bears. Now, these bears look different than brown bears or black bears. These bears are white. They're polar bears. Come back, Aluki shouted as her huskies floated out to sea. Oh no! She knew that although ice floe is a good place to fish, it had a bad place to lose a dog team. Not far away, a snow bear family had just started to eat breakfast, but it was way too hot for Baby Bear. Owie! Yowled Baby Bear. My breakfast burned my mouth. We'll go for a stroll and let the soup cool, Mama Bear said. While Lukey was running along looking for her dogs when she came upon the biggest igloo she had ever seen. Who lives here, I wonder? Lukey ducked inside. Right away, she smelled something delicious. Across the room, she saw a big bowl, a middle-sized bowl, and a small bowl. Surely the good smell was coming from the three bowls. Haluki took a sip from the biggest bowl. Ow! She cried. Too hot. She took a sip from the middle-sized bowl. Ooh, too cold. She sipped from the littlest bowl and drank every drop. She said, not too hot and not too cold. In the next room, Aluki spotted three pairs of beautiful boots standing in a row. She put on the biggest boots, too big. She put on the middle-sized boots, too fancy, she said, and she put on the smallest pair. Just right, she said, wiggling her toes in the soft fur lining. Lukey walked into the last room and found a long sleeping bench piled high with full fur covers. Heat from an oil lamp warmed her cheeks and made her sleepy. Time for a nap, she thought. She crawled under the highest mound of covers. Too lumpy, she grumbled. She tried the middle bed with the furry fringe cover, but sank down too far she could hardly breathe. Too soft, she said. She rolled into the smallest sleeping place. The furry blanket was cozy and warm, and the pillow was just her size. Just right, she murmured, and was asleep before she could take her boots off. Mm, they're noticing something. But Lukey hadn't fallen asleep. She might have heard her dogs barking happily. Mama, Papa, and Baby Bear had spotted them adrift along the strong current and gone out to save them. The Snow Bear family was pushing Aluki's dog team back toward their igloo and safety. Papa Bear crawled in the igloo and saw his big bowl sitting in a pool of spilled soup. Someone has been tasting my soup, he roared. Mama Bear rushed in and saw that her soup had been sloshed around too. Someone has been sipping my soup, she growled. Someone found my soup, sputtered Baby Bear in her high, squeaky voice, and they all ate it all up. Papa Bear ran into the next room and saw that his boots were in the middle of the floor. Someone has been trying on my boots, he boomed. Mama Bear put on her fancy boots. Someone has been in these boots, she huffed, and the fur is all bunched up. Baby Bear saw that her boots had disappeared. Someone is taking my boots and left behind these not as good ones, she wailed. The bears ran into their bedroom. Someone has been sleeping in my bed, Papa Bear bellowed. Someone has been sleeping in my bed, too, Mama Bear cried. Baby Bear peeked at her little bed and squeaked. Someone has been sleeping in my bed, and here she is. Aluki opened her eyes and saw the three bears' noses only inches away. She hopped out of bed and dove between Papa Bear's huge, furry legs. Quicker than a seal, Aluki ran from room to room until she burst outside. Her huskies bounced around, barking and smiling their doggy grins. Aluki and her dogs flew over the frozen ice, dodging ridge and cracks. She looked back to wave thank you to the snow bears. She couldn't see them, but heard a big, gruff voice, a middle-sized voice, and a high, squeaking voice calling to her. Bye-bye! The end. I hope you enjoyed our books today, friends. I'll see you tomorrow.